Hi friends, in this lecture we will study the top 12 Excel shortcut keys. So we'll start with the first shortcut key, Ctrl Shift and L. So for this I'll take you into the auto filter sheet. Now this is a sheet in which you have the student name, percentage and rank. So if I want to quickly filter this, the shortcut for this is Ctrl Shift and L. So you get this shortcut and you can instantly filter the data based on percentage or the rank. And to get rid of the shortcut, again you press the same key, Ctrl Shift and N. So this was first shortcut. Let's come back to the main sheet. The second shortcut is Ctrl D, and that is used for duplicating graph, picture or object. So here you can see that you have this graph, and if you want to duplicate this graph, just press Ctrl D and you can see that the graph gets duplicated. Same way, you have an object over here and you want to duplicate it, so you just press Ctrl D and the object gets duplicated. So the second shortcut which you have studied is Ctrl D. Now the third shortcut is Ctrl and the tilde symbol. So here you can see I have some data, and in this data there are some formulas given in the tax column and in the total column. So if you want to see what are the formulas given in this sheet, the shortcut is Ctrl and the tilde symbol. So here you can see whatever are the formulas given would be visible. And again if you press Ctrl and tilde, the formulas would disappear. The next is Ctrl Alt and V, which is used for replacing formulas with values. So here you can see in the column I have formula, in the column J I have formula. If I want to replace all these cells with values, we can just select all the data, okay, and then press the shortcut Ctrl Alt and V. So before that you copy the data in the memory and then press Ctrl Alt and V. Here you can select paste special and you can select values and say OK. Now you will see that all the formulas have gone. So in the tax column you can see there is no longer any formula. In the gross there is no longer any formula. In the total there is no longer any formula. So Ctrl Alt and V. Then you have the command Ctrl Shift and $, which is used to convert to currency. So suppose these are some sales figures and I want to convert them into currency. So I'll press Ctrl Shift and $, and it gets converted to currency. And same way, if I want to convert it to percentage, the shortcut is Ctrl Shift and percentage. So back to main sheet. So we have seen both these, Ctrl Shift $, to convert to currency and Ctrl Shift percentage to convert to percentage. Now we will see F4. Now take for example, I am inserting one row between these cells, sugar and milk powder. So I'll press Ctrl and plus. Now if I want to go on repeating this insertion of row, I'll just go on pressing F4 and it repeats my last command. So F4 is used to repeat your last command. So that was F4. Then you have the 8th shortcut, Alt F1, which is used for making a graph. So I want to make a graph of this very quickly. So just press Alt and F1 and instantly the graph is created. So we have seen this also. Now we will see Control Enter, which is the shortcut for repeating the character. So suppose then this is some range which I have selected and I want to repeat one character A. So I will type A and then I'll press Ctrl Enter. So it will repeat that same character across the range selected. You can do the same for similar cells also, like this. Suppose I am selecting these 4 cells, then I am leaving one column, then I am leaving one column and one more column. And suppose I want to fill these cells with some data like OK. So I'll type OK and I'll press Ctrl Enter and the cells get repeated with that character which you have typed. So Ctrl Enter repeats the character in the highlighted range. Then we'll see Alt and equal to. So if this is some data and I want to quickly total the cells above it, then the shortcut is Alt and equal to. So you can see it automatically sums it. Same way I'll come here and press Alt and equal to and hit Enter. So Alt and equal to is the shortcut to auto sum the data. Then is Control Shift and arrow, which is used to select the data. So suppose I am over here and I want to quickly go to the end of the row, I'll press Control and down arrow. And very soon I want to go to the beginning of the row, Control and up arrow. Same way, very soon I want to go to the first row, Control and left arrow. And very soon I want to go to the last row, I'll press Control and right arrow. Now if I want to select the entire data, so that's the next shortcut, that is Control and A. But before that we'll see this Control Shift and arrow, what it does. So if I want to highlight this entire column, so I'll press Control Shift and down arrow. And same way if I want to highlight the column to the left, then I will press Control Shift and left arrow. The last command, the 12th shortcut which you have to understand is, if you want to select the entire data, click anywhere within the data and press Control A and that will select the entire data. So friends, today we have studied these 12 shortcut keys. I have provided this sample practice file so that you can look into the file and practice and master these shortcut commands. Utilize them regularly and it will definitely help you save your time. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you again in the next video. Till that time, goodbye.